Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cards find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Seth Hargrove gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Honus Wagner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball. Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
1 out, nobody on. Look out. Ball. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Next to bat will be Jason Bay. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into center field, line drive base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate now is Ralph Kiner. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And it's 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Pirates leave 1. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Tyler Anderson is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ozzie Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 on this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate, Lou Brock. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Is a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate here is Michael Lee. No one aboard for him and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here it comes. Swung on. Missed. 2-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
3-1 to him now. This is foul right side. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
In now, Mark McGuire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Nope. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here's the 3-0.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Three and 1. Here it is. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Set for the start of the inning, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. First pitch coming, here it is. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll step in here at 275. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
No score here as we play inning number 2. in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
To the plate now, Jason Kendall. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2.
No.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
C-Rod.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Batting 6, the catcher, Yadier.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
No strike.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1-1. Runner goes. Grounded back up the middle to Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way.
No, that's the ball.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in on the stars of the first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in is Bill Mazeroski. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's
No,
taken
that's
high
a
and
ball.
outside for ball one.
I love
1-0.
everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound.
Ball.
He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Yep.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? It's a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up Tyler Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. Strike swinging,
No ball.
timing a little off on that one.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Pirates
Ball.
pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Grounded to short. Smith is up with it. And there's out number 2. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Standing in now, Hannes Wagner. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Frazier.
And now pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. The 2-0.
Ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Hard hit ball to short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Seth Hargrove. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he lays off for ball 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 home. Bader aboard here at first with nobody out. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double on a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in next, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard towards the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
Lou Brock is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
And stepping in, Michael Lee. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third, 2 away. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Stepping in now, Jason Bay. He'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home.
No.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping up is Ralph Kiner, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now the first pitch.
No, outside.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a move over to first.
He's safe.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw
He's
over,
in there. He's
keeping
safe.
particularly close tabs on it. Bay, base runner at first with 1 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Three-two pitch. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Willie Stargell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell.
2-1.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Clemente.
Next to hit is Roberto Clemente. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and one. Here it is. Got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Hit softly on the ground to third. And there's one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch.
3-1.
There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now into the box, Yadier Molina comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1. Runner.
And there he goes towards second. Skied into very shallow right. Clemente in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. From the stretch.
Ball. 1-0.
Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. First pitch coming, here it is. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, he's got it. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. In now, Bill Mazeroski. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That evens it up, 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Popped up, McGuire over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 31, Tyler Anderson.
Next to dig in, Tyler Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
One strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate, Seth Hargrove. As he'll take a look at ball one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next will be the speed threat, Honus Wagner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter.
He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So here's Adam Frazier. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Here comes the 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Jason Bay.
So next to bat will be Jason Bay. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock.
Lou Brock.
Now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that one yanked just foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. And that's the first down. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next to stand in is Michael Lee. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Lays off 1-0. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Next to hit, Mark McGwire grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll be back in standing up. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back safely. First offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And some action now in the Pirates' bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Lee, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 2 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Ready with the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Cards strand a couple. Still no score. Stepping in once again is Ralph Kiner. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here it comes. Way to pitch number 100.
Ball. Playing 11. Ball. No.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Kiner in front, 3 balls and a strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away 3 passes.
The 3-1 pitch. He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Next, it'll be Willie Stargell. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now, Roberto Clemente. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Bucks go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Chris Stratton will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
The second baseman, Tommy.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0 home down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Digging in will be Harrison Bader. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. One out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stan Musial gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call.
50, Adam.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the catcher Jason Kendall.
Leading off the 50, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
First pitch on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
2 balls. No strike.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Dave Parker steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Wainwright looks in. First pitch on the way. Skied down the left field line. On the run is Brock. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
The pitcher, number 46, Chris Stratton.
Ryan Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Rounded weakly toward third. He's got it. And there are two away now.
Now batting, Hannes Wagner.
Now to the plate, here is Hannes Wagner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 0-1 offering. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. Still no score. Sam Howard will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 54, Sam Howard.
Brian Hayes has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Ozzie Smith will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball. Playing 11.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Lou Brock, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. Michael. 0-1 pitch on its way. 1-0 Cardinals. 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 1 So now to the plate, Michael Lee. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Mark McGuire waits on deck. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes, count is full.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fouled away. The next 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. Used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Zero, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1 is a slider taken in the dirt.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Frazier is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
1-0. Here it is. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Jason Bay, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
At the plate now, Ralph Kiner. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Now to bat, Willie Stargell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates lead 1. We are still scoreless. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier.
Now here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 0 count. Here it is.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Scargill is over to take a look at it.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Adam Wainwright gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
you.